And hello, everybody. It's good to see everybody in the chat. I'm getting just a little bit of feedback. Are y'all hearing feedback?
No, no
Yeah,
feedback.
Okay.
I'm hearing a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. Well, I will see what I can do with that as the stream progresses. It's great to see everybody in the chat. Thanks so much, Tina and Dean, for popping in. William is at Disney World. So we're excited that that they took. And I'm still getting some feedback, guys. I'll have to see if I can figure that out. I may have to take out my. Oh, you're getting an echo. Hang on, guys. Let me check on this. Okay, it looks good on my end. How does it sound, guys? Okay, well, I'll work with that. William and
Sounds
Jillian
pretty good.
are at Walt Disney World right now, and they are in Magic Kingdom. So we're excited for them. They took a family trip, and that's why he is not here. But we'll see. Okay, thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. So we'll see. If he might be able to pop in a little bit later, we're kind of looking forward to that. We'll see. But Tina, thanks so much for coming on and
You know me,
being
I'll always,
yeah.
I'm always willing to talk Disney. May
Yeah.
not like everything I got to say, but I'll always talk Disney.
well, here lately, if we really get into it, Tina, I'd probably lose, at least half my subs. So, I think a lot of
Try to
us,
restrain myself.
have our opinions on Disney right now. And B, welcome in. It's good to see you guys. I'm
Hi,
going to
Ian.
try to keep a list.
Hi, Amy.
Amy.
Hi, Danny.
And Danny, hey, I'm going to try to write down for because William always writes them down, so I'm going to try to do that. But yeah, he is in Walt Disney World. This is their first day in the parks. They're at Magic Kingdom. They had a great flight yesterday. As you see, I have William's background. I'm house sitting and pet sitting for him, and while they're gone. And they went on a trip with some very dear friends of theirs. Hey, Pam, good to see you. Pam, you should be getting something in the mail from me. Just to let you know.
Ghostly mail.
Get some ghostly magical mail, Pam. So kind of be watching for that. I sent you a message on Instagram, but you should be getting that pretty quick. Good to see you, Danny, again. But yeah, they left. Yesterday, dropped them off at the airport really early, and they made it fine. Look for William's live stream from Art of Animation from yesterday. Guys, it has been gorgeous in Florida here lately.
Yes,
and I know, Dean, we're going to get into your trip. You were also in the parks yesterday, and the weather was just gorgeous for that stream. It's just a beautiful stream. It's about 45 minutes. But it was a gorgeous day. So check that out on our channel. Don't know how much more William will be able to go live while he's there, since they're on it's a family vacation, not so much aimed at the channel. But anyway, let me get into this, guys. I also wanted to say, if you have not subbed to our channel, we appreciate everybody in the chat and everybody watching on the replay. If you have not subbed to our channel, please consider doing that. When I checked just before, we are like 7 subs away from 700. So, again, if y'all have, I would love, to get to 700. We're slowly inching our way to that, that magical 1,000. But if you haven't subbed, by all means, consider doing that. Yeah, right, Pam. And Keith, yeah. And Keith, okay, Keith was in first, guys. Let me say hello to the chat. Keith was first, and Keith is 44 days away from his Walt Disney World trip, 45 days from his 60th birthday, and we're getting excited for you on that, Keith. That is fun. Yeah. And Dean the Turkey Legster is in the chat and on the screen, and so is Tina. Good to to have y'all again. Danny, Griswold Family Vacay, AJC Magic TV. If you have not checked out some of these great channels in the chat, by all means do so, because we've really got some great people. Pam's fam, thank you for being here. It's just good to see everybody tonight, and we appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Let's do this day in Disney history kind of quickly, and then I'm going to talk to you guys. We're going to talk a little Disney, and then cover some. There is a ton of Disney news. Keith just put some in the chat. Elon Musk bought Twitter today for $44 billion. That is huge news.
Disney news, but
it's not exactly Disney news, but that is probably the big news of the day. So there, a lot of opinions on that, but he did buy Twitter. That was a big move, really big move for Elon Musk. But let me do this day in Disney history so we can get started and chat just a little bit with our guests. 1916, contemporary painter, author, and illustrator Evan Earl is born in New York City. This was 1916. Walt Disney first hired Earl in October of 1951 to create the distinctive and beautiful backgrounds and settings for such features as Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, and Lady and the Tramp. And he won an Academy Award and a Cannes Film Festival Award. He also painted the dioramas for Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland. And he stayed with Disney for 6 years. He went on to illustrate books, design covers for magazine publications, to produce and create several animated commercials and specials for television. But he received a Lifetime Achievement Award in the art of animation, and was later given a Disney Legends Award in 2015. So that's Evan Earl. So he was key to that very early Disney history and establishing the look that Walt wanted for his films. 1981, skip all the way to 1981, Disney's Wonderful World series airs Disney Animation, The Illusion of Life on NBC, loosely tied to the book of the same name by legendary animators Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston, who we know as two of Walt's old men. This episode was hosted by Haley Mills, who as a youngster starred in such Disney films as Pollyanna and The Parent Trap. 1998, The Wonderful World of Disney aired Disney's Animal Kingdom, The First Adventure. The 1-hour TV special gave viewers a first look at the new Florida theme park. So that's pretty cool to think, about Animal Kingdom and its inception. 2004, and this is interesting, guys. We may chat about this a little bit later. Michael Eisner made the Forbes list of worst CEOs in America. Yeah, 2004.
Not
Michael
even a blip
Eisner.
now.
So at least Michael Eisner's got to be happy. That's probably he no longer is known as the worst CEO.
See, I said I was going to try to be good, and I already missed it.
Then the last one, 2012, a media preview takes place for Disney's Art of Animation Resort at Walt Disney World. Themed after 4 classic Disney animated films, it's located where construction on the unfinished half of Disney's Pop Century Resort was started, but later abandoned. The Value Resort will open in 4 phases, and it started May 31st with the Finding Nemo section. So that was really kind of cool, I thought, because William and Jillian are actually staying at Art of Animation this time, and he did the live stream from there yesterday. So by all means, check that out. Hey, Carol, good to see you.
It's a beautiful resort, and he did a.
It really is. It really is. Have you ever stayed at Art of Animation, Tina?
No, nope. Okay, I can't even say I've actually walked in. I've ridden by it because we got on a bus one time and they went to the wrong resort, and the bus driver went to that one, and we said, well, that's nice. We get to get a look at it. He got Art of Animation and Animal Kingdom Lodge mixed up, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe so. That's kind of strange. Maybe he was new. I
I
don't know. Maybe Mania Nick. Welcome. Let me write some of these down. So good to see y'all. Carol. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. We've always stayed at Pop. Now a lot of times when we go, we stay off property, and there are a lot of advantages to staying off property. You can save some money. I know that you're DVC, Tina, and so
yeah, and if I wasn't DVC, I would be staying on property because it's just so expensive now.
it has really gotten a lot more expensive, especially of late. And so, but William and Jillian went with friends, and they got a good deal at Honor of Animation. So we stayed at Pop Century. This is their first day at Honor of Animation. And oh, hey, Jim, good to see you. More sunshine. More sunshine, please.
Your show, Jim.
Good to see
You
you.
seen me, but I was.
I'll be on Team Replay. I'll be on Team Replay tonight. Jim, let's see. Anybody else popping up in the chat? It's good.
Tuesday's a very busy night.
Yeah, so good to. It is a very busy night, guys. Since I have been here, house sitting for William and Jillian. I'm here with the animals. We've got the dog and the cat, and I've just kind of been working on some YouTube stuff and made a lot of phone calls and caught up with some folks that I needed to catch up with. But it's kind of been one thing right after another. You kind of go from one thing to another, even though I don't have housework or, anything necessarily to do here. It's Mike Wheeler commented on that today. He said, gosh, it seems like there's a lot going on with me. Is it the same with you? And I said, yeah, pretty much. So, but yeah, thanks for popping in.
Just when some things settle down, it seems like, I don't know about your life, but it seems like some things settle down, something else starts rolling in. And
it does.
What happened?
It does.
I don't know if it was because we're so used to like being home, all shuttered up in our hovels for a year or whatever. All of a sudden, it's like,
yep, it does. It just, I don't know, just everything. Things have not calmed down for us yet. I mean, back to, it kind of seems like there's still, does it seem like that for you, Dean? Or are you still, I know you've had a lot of upheaval in your life lately, and it just kind of seems like you're still.
I think it's starting to a little bit, kind of a, new normal kind of a thing. But yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say it's kind of starting to.
Yeah, we're all
a more
trying
calm new normal.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's it. To find our equilibriums again, and let's see. Yeah. So I don't know. I think we'll all be okay. I mean, I think it's going to take a little time. We've been through a lot. I think it's going to take a little time, but I think we're getting back to some of that normalcy. The big news.
Just eat turkey legs.
Yeah.
There you go.
It has a calming. Turkey has a calming effect on the nervous system, from what I understand. Oh, Kenneth, welcome in. So good to see you. Thanks for being here, Kenneth. And we are in trying to get back to our normal, and we're as Disney fans, we're always looking towards I don't know, news, Disney news, and what have you. And the big news this week, or this past week, was of course that masks are no longer required. They're completely optional in all places in Walt Disney World. And TSA dropped the mask requirement on airplanes and at the airport.
And railroad, and airports and rail stations.
So William and Jillian were able to fly. They were all able to fly with no masks, and that was really cool. I also saw today and it may have happened before this, but I also saw that masks are no longer required on Disney cruise lines. So they
I don't know whether, I think it was announced that it was going to be, but I don't think it had happened yet. So it might have started today or
gotcha.
yesterday or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
it was
I've got
quite yet, but I don't know for sure.
yeah,
I
I've got that. I've got that. You know, kind of a little bit later on in our in our news. But Dane, tell us now. You have been in the parks recently. You were there for your birthday, which was what, last week? And
On the 6th.
okay, so tell us a little bit about your recent trips in, crowd levels, and that kind of thing. Just what did you? I know you had a great day for your birthday.
I did, and as you said, the weather's been nice, a little warm, but you know, that's Florida. You know, you look for shade, you look for AC when you can, but you know, it's had a lot of fun. Crowd levels, I'm not really sure, like compared to like what it's been because I hadn't gone since last May.
Mm-hmm.
So it did seem more than it was last year, but it
Okay,
didn't
hello.
seem um,
Welcome.
it was manageable, but there were still a lot of people.
Yeah. I think that's going to be for a while. I think there's going to
I
be
do
a lot
too.
of people.
I do too,
Yeah.
Tina. There's
Yeah.
so many people who, we're all sick of being cooped up in the house. And a lot of people, we went to Walt Disney World in 2020, but that was when the crowd levels were still pretty low because people weren't really getting out and traveling yet. So they are now in full force. And I know the
Right.
parks were
Even the UK and other European
yes,
countries are letting their people
that's
travel.
true. International travel opened up this past November, and so not only do we have people from the United States, we've got people from Europe and other countries who are coming, and the parks were absolutely covered up for spring break. That those few weeks that are considered spring break. But you said, Dean, it was pretty manageable the days that you were there. It didn't seem like it was just
It seemed
stifling
it,
and
or
crowded.
maybe I think I made it manageable. I kind of,
Mm,
went,
right.
I just kind of went in with low expectations. I didn't try to do a lot. It was just kind of fun being there. And I went to yesterday. I went to Animal Kingdom. Then I hopped over to Epcot. Um, I also took the monorail in the afternoon. Took the monorail over to the TTC, and then rode
Mhm,
it back. So that
mhm.
kind of helped me not be in so many, peoples.
Right.
Um,
Right. Yeah. So good break. Kind of break up the day a little bit. And the monorail's air conditioned too. So that's that kind of gives you a little
yeah,
break from the heat.
that's why I
Mhm,
did that too, because I wanted
mhm.
some more AC.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So then you were also there yesterday. Now tell us about what all you did yesterday.
So yesterday was the Animal Kingdom, and then the hopping over to Epcot. On my birthday,
Yeah, let's back
I
up.
was just at Epcot. I had gone to Disney Springs to buy my annual pass a couple of days before,
Mhm.
and then I went to Epcot on my actual birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And we were
yeah.
excited. Now, when you go into Epcot, this is always the question, for Magic Kingdom and for Epcot, I guess. Do you go left to Mexico or do you go over to the right? Which direction do you go when you enter the World Showcase? Oh, Kevin, hey, welcome in.
Well, normally I go towards Canada. Although yesterday I kind of went straight because I went and I got on the boat, the friendship boats, and I
Mhm.
had them take me across to Morocco. So that was a enjoyable boat ride.
And I wonder how long. I wonder how long those boats have been open. Because they had them. Obviously, they've had them closed for a long time, and I don't know how long they've been open. To take you across the lake there, across the World Showcase lagoon.
Um, I don't know. I mean, they were open a few weeks ago, but I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't remember like from back, last year when I was there.
Right. I am not sure, but it's not. We keep getting those little pieces, guys. We keep getting those little pieces of things opening up again, and it's really nice to see. The big question, and I know the answer to this because I have been on your Instagram feed, Dean. By the way, hey Jeanette, welcome in, Sebastian the Crab. Um, all of Dean's links are in the description of this video. Are the ones that, and there may be some others, Dean, that I need to pop in there. But check those out by all means, and follow Dean on YouTube. Okay, I've got YouTube, Instagram, podcast. Dean, your podcasts are great. We really, I love your podcast. You have a wonderful voice, and you do a great job with your podcasts. So,
Oh, thank you.
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing those back, hopefully, maybe next week.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
exciting. That's great.
yeah.
Okay, Keith has a question. On my Skyliner day, when I get to Epcot, which direction should I start? Y'all want to answer that question for Keith?
You go first, Dean.
So your Skyliner day when I get to Epcot. I'm
Yeah,
not
go
sure I
ahead.
understand the question.
Are you going to be
Like,
going
um,
into Epcot, or are you going to just ride the Skyliner?
oh, on your Skyliner day when you get to Epcot. So if you get to Epcot from the Skyliner, you'll be going in the hold on, I have visuals. Okay, so
I would
here's the
suggest.
visual.
Oh, there
You'll
you
be
go.
going in kind of the back. You can't see it too well here, but you'll be coming in the let me do this. The International Gateway is over here. So you'll be coming in between France and the UK. Keith, I would recommend you. I mean, it depends on if you have any specific rides, I would say, that you were looking to go do. I would say if you can see, look up the wait time for Remy, maybe, because that's right there. If that's
Right.
not crazy, maybe do that first,
Yeah, you
possibly.
you want to do that
Um,
because that otherwise that's one of the very popular rides. So
Mhm.
you want to get there before the line gets full because it's one of those rides where they'll let everybody through the lightning lane that's bought one of the individual, what do they call them, fancy ride, you know,
Right.
lightning lane rides.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
they'll buy that first. So you know you want to get one of
Oh,
those, and
thanks,
then
Jeanette.
you want to head out to the Frozen ride after that. Then everything else is pretty much. I mean, nowadays, I guess everything is pretty much pretty. You can pretty much get on pretty quick now. I mean,
Mhm.
even Soren has shorter wait times now because everybody wants to do Ratatouille.
Right. And of course, all bets are off, Keith. After, I mean, you'll be there after Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opens. So everybody's going to be at the front of the park,
I can't
and
remember, Keith. Do you do roller coasters?
uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know if you're
It's
coming in, from the front, of the park, like you're getting off the monorail, my suggestion is always to start on the left side, which is Mexico. We always start on the left. And
Yes, that's the same with me. That's what I was saying.
yeah, I go to the left. And now, Tina, you have something about the sun. It keeps the sun out of
Well,
your eyes.
I was thinking Dean picked up on it and I didn't with he's getting on the sky. He's going to be coming in from the International Gateway because he's riding the Skyliner. I was thinking if you're coming in the front entrance, you want to start with Mexico because then the sun won't be in your face the whole time. The sun will be at your back or at least on your side. But I don't know if that'll work out if you're doing, because the way I'm saying to go is to go the UK side rather than the French side when he's coming in the International Gateway. And I don't know if it work out the same way.
Right.
And of course, I guess it also depends on what time he's getting there too. Oh, okay.
Right,
So he does want to ride Galaxies, not Galaxies.
Yeah.
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Yeah. We have one track minds.
Too many galaxies. There's too many galaxies.
Yeah. Well, if you, so if you're coming in from the front, if you're coming in from the monorail, say you're getting off the monorail, I suggest going to the left. Once you enter the World Showcase area, go to the left and start Mexico and work your way in a clockwise direction. But if you're coming in through on the Skyliner, you're going to be coming at the back and really close to France. I would definitely hit up Ratatouille first if you're coming in that direction. Did that answer your question, Keith? Hope that answered your question.
But if you want to ride Guardians, you might want to. Well, the thing is you're talking about you're going to Hollywood Studios first and then Epcot. So I would almost say go to Guardians like right before the close of the park, because that way they're not going to be having any more Lightning Lane people get on. And I mean, you're going to be there past 11 o'clock. You're going to be there an hour after close of park, but at least you'll get to ride it. Is that going to be your only day going to Epcot, Keith? It's one thing I'm wondering.
Yeah. And I keep in mind, Keith, I honestly do not recommend a lot of park hopping. And the reason is when you park hop, you are going to kill an hour minimum, 2 hours probably, and it could be more of your day.
Yeah.
When you park
except for Hollywood Studios to Epcot and vice versa. It doesn't take as long.
Yes, because that is a shorter route. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still killing an hour.
Yeah. But just be careful with that, Keith. Don't sacrifice your park time. Plan, and you may already, I don't know if you already have your passes or not, but plan it so that you have to do minimal park hopping. If you try to, if you make a reservation, you really want to make dining reservations for the park that you're in so that you don't have to, hop to another park to eat and then try to, hop back. It just takes up a lot of time. So just be aware that takes a ton of time and just eats into valuable park time. So.
Oh, well, yeah. Definitely, you're going to be riding the express monorail, but you're still going to have to wait to get on the express monorail, and then you're going to have to. Now, the express monorail, you're going to be going to the front of the park, in which case you would want to start at. You're going to be eating dinner at Coral Reef, but I would make sure to leave Magic Kingdom at least an hour and a half to get to the monorail station before you before your Coral Reef reservation. Get to the monorail station at Magic Kingdom an hour and a half before you get to,
at least.
You got to understand, you're going to be getting on the express monorail at Magic Kingdom, and you're going to have to change at the TT.
Right. The
Yeah,
TTC.
yeah,
TTC
TTC.
and get on the Epcot monorail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
you're
you
gonna
have to
have to
take two
get over the Epcot.
monorails.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
that's
I
going to
would.
be at least an hour. And of course, remember,
Mhm.
you got to get into Epcot and get to Coral Reef.
Get around there. Yeah, it just takes a long time to navigate Walt Disney World. Keith, I think a lot of people go into those parks without any clue as to how big Walt Disney World really is. And the other thing that you really have to educate yourself on, guys, and a lot of you know this because you've been in a lot, but for people who are not familiar with it, all types of transportation do not go to every park or every resort. So you have to say, okay, if I'm staying at Pop Century, what mode of transportation do I take to get to Epcot? What mode of transportation do I take to get to Magic Kingdom? What mode of transportation do I take if I want to go eat at the Contemporary? So it's have your maps ready. Yeah, excellent
Yeah,
advice
have
there,
that
Nick.
ready.
And
And
ask
and
cast members. Ask. Oh, hey, Stacy,
yes,
welcome.
they're very good about that. Keith, I wouldn't say, I know that you've got your heart set on going to Coral Reef for your birthday dinner, okay? So I wouldn't say cancel it. I would just say don't count on going back to Magic Kingdom
Yeah,
after dinner.
yeah.
I would say
Just stay
stay
put.
in Epcot, and
Yeah.
then maybe the other day that you're at Hollywood Studios, um, instead of going to Epcot, then maybe go to maybe stay in Hollywood Studios all day, or
See.
maybe bounce over to Magic Kingdom then. Because I know that you really have your heart set on going to Coral Reef, and I don't want you to give that up.
Oh
Just
yeah, no, yeah,
understand that you're
absolutely.
talking about bouncing back and forth, and that's even taking more time out of your park
That's true.
time.
Yeah, I agree, Tina. Yeah,
Hi, Aunt
just
Susan.
keep
Hi, Aunt Joy.
it. um, yeah, definitely keep that park hopping to a minimum. Yeah, don't cancel Coral Reef. I mean, especially if it's on your birthday and your heart is set on going there, by all means do that. But I think Tina's giving you some spot on advice there. Just stay. Don't try to get back to Magic Kingdom because if you do that, you're going to kill a lot of park time. And we want to maximize our park time when we're there. So
And Stacy is right
um,
on that other fact too. Sometimes
yes,
the resort monorail is faster to go to the TTC. The problem is you're never going to know. You're not going to know when you get on that resort monorail that it's faster than the TTC, because I mean faster than the express monorail. It
mhm,
just sometimes it happens to be faster, and sometimes it doesn't. And
right,
there's no rhyme or reason. There's
right.
no scheduling
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
and
just
it
going to
can,
happen.
yeah, and Disney transportation, guys, as a whole, Disney transportation is slow. It's slow, slow, slow. I mean, don't think that you're gonna, just at any time during the day, that you're gonna
Right.
just pop out of Walt Disney World and hop on that monorail, and be somewhere really fast because the lines are just, now there are some times during the day, maybe at lunchtime or whatever, that are a little less crowded than they are obviously when people are trying to enter and exit the parks in the
Yeah.
mornings and the afternoons. But just keep in mind that anytime you try to park hop or you are trying to use Disney transportation to get in or out of the parks, it's slow. Just
Yeah.
build in the time, plan on it being slow. And then if you luck up and it's a little faster than what you anticipated, it's a win.
It's a win. Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember not to try to plan when, like, don't try to plan to hop at 2 o'clock, because that's when everybody else is hopping.
That's right.
Don't plan to try to leave uh to get on a bus or a monorail or a skyliner or something like that when everybody else is going to want to be doing the same thing. That's the bottom line. If you're leaving when nobody else is, you're going to be better off.
That's
Okay,
right.
what's Stacy saying here?
Yeah.
You can somewhat,
Try
yes,
to,
you can
yeah.
somewhat tell before you get on, but it's not like you can plan for it. You know what I mean? It's not like you
Yeah.
can plan weeks
Yeah.
ahead for it, like you're
Right.
planning everything else on a Disney trip.
Yeah. Yeah. Always look, Keith, be aware and look for those shortest lines, even when you're like,
Yeah.
going into the park and you're trying to tap in with your magic band and get in. Many times a lot of people go in and they will head to, they don't think about, they'll automatically get in the longest line. And there may be like 2 lines that are really, really long. And there's another one that's just as open that people do not go to. Look for those short lines. And
always go to the far right or the far left.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
Because everybody just gravitates towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's human nature,
Yeah. Yes. And then people just walk in and they just kind of follow the crowd. They don't, because a lot of these folks have never been into Walt Disney World. So, don't automatically get in that long line. Look for the shorter line. And you could, I have just.
Don't ever get in the line I'm getting in, though. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But there's there are a lot of little tips. Keith, always, if you're in doubt, look for a cast member. That's what they're there for, and they love to help with questions and what have you. So by all means, look for a cast member. Dan,
as long as you're kind to them, and you will be. I know you will be. As long as you're kind to them, they will love to help you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now Nick brings up a really good point here too, for anybody who may be a newbie to Walt Disney World. They do have, on certain rides, they do have what's called a single rider line.
Hi, Jeff Orangeburg.
If you're oh, hey, Jeff Orangeburg, nice to see you. Welcome. Nice of you to pop in. If you and your cousin, or it's just you and your cousin, and say you're getting on Smuggler's Run, ask about the single rider line. Now, what that means is you'll get into the single rider line, and you and your cousin may not be able to ride together, but you may cut.
There we go. I was wondering about that, Jeff.
Oh, hey, Jeff, this is our dream.
He's Jeff Orangeburg. And when he popped in, I was like, isn't that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know about that one, Jeff.
It's like every once in a while, Dean likes to mess with our heads, and he uses another account.
Come on, Jeff.
But yeah, the single rider line. They have
fantastic.
One at the Expedition Everest. They have one. I think Test Track has a single rider line. But so yes, definitely.
Those can really speed your wait times.
If you have your heart set on getting on this ride, but you do not have your heart set on riding with your cousin, as long as your cousin's okay with that, and doesn't have her heart set on riding with you, the single rider line is always going to be short.
Yeah, take advantage.
If they have one. Not all the attractions have them, but
yeah, just ask. Hey, Disney Master Chief, welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Now, Dean, you're a Disney pro. What are your best tips for navigating the parks?
Um,
I know that you know everything that we just said.
And he also knows where all the turkey legs are.
Yeah.
See his eyes light up. I love that.
So in Epcot, the turkey legs are located back here at the American Adventure at the 5-inch drum. And then at Magic Kingdom, they are sold in Liberty Square. And I think, I'm not 100% actually, I think there was a restaurant that served them. You could get them at. I'd have to look into that. But and then if you're going to Disney Springs, you can get turkey legs at um, it's down in front of the House of Blues, but they
Oh, I
don't
wondered
open
about
until
that.
they don't open until 4 p.m. So if you're going in the evening, or late afternoon, you can get a turkey leg there.
Mhm. Yeah, Keith, sometimes it is faster to drive between the parks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
if you have a
I
car,
would even
that's
go so far as to say 90% of the time it's faster.
yeah, I would too. I would too, definitely. Keith, now that that is probably, if y'all are renting a car, that's probably your best bet if you wanna park up. I'm gonna
Well,
say
I think
that's
they'll have
definitely
his cousin's car.
yeah, yeah.
Hi, Dave. One thing
Oh, hey
about
Dave,
always
welcome.
remember about Disney transportation, it's not set up to be the most wonderful experience in the world. It's set up to be cheap. It's free. So.
You're right. Yeah. And it's just busy. I mean, it's just, the parks are
Exactly.
busy and Disney transportation is busy. So just build that in. Just think about that, that factor, Keith. And if y'all are renting a car, yeah, I would definitely go that route before I would wait on Disney transportation. I would do that hands down.
yeah,
So it's going to save you some stress
Tracy
and
is
some
right
time.
though. The only place I would say not to rely on your own vehicle, it's easier to take Disney transportation, is the Magic Kingdom, because of the fact that you have to go to the parking lot, and then you have to get on the ferry or the monorail.
Mhm,
And I
mhm.
would say, generally speaking, unless there's a huge line for the ferry,
Right. Yes,
get on the ferry, because the ferry it can swallow a lot of people. So a lot of
that's
people
true.
can get on it at once.
That's true. Yeah.
The only time I would take the monorail is if the line is shorter and the ferry just left, because it's
Yeah.
going to take a
Yeah.
while for another ferry to come. And by that time,
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times cast members in the Magic Kingdom are standing, outside the Magic Kingdom, and they will actually direct you to the fastest way. Just say, I need to get to here, and they will tell you which mode of transportation is going to be fastest. So, Keith,
yeah,
always find those cast members and say, right now, because they know right now, it's subject to change in 15 minutes, but right now, the shortest line to get to Epcot is over there. So
yeah. And they'll tell you
always
because the
ask.
ferry just left, or they'll say because the monorail just left, or whatever. So
Right,
yeah.
right. And now, Dane, I know that you live in
Drives to
Florida.
the park, so he's the best
And
one to ask.
so I know that you're generally not in a huge hurry.
yeah, and that's another. Yeah, that's one thing when if I'm ever talking about Disney, I'm coming from the perspective of someone who lives.
Yes,
I'm
a
not
different ball game.
I'm not right next to Disney, but I'm a lot closer than you two
Us.
Mhm.
are.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
coming for like the day. I also have an annual pass, so
which makes a huge difference.
I'm
Yeah.
also coming by myself. I don't like roller coasters.
Which,
I'm
Really?
more
what?
so this whole Guardians of the Galaxy thing, I'm like, yeah, it's all
He's
fun
like,
and
yes,
great.
everybody go there so I can go here.
Right.
Go there. And
Uh,
I want to. I'm planning when I go. I'm going next on Monday again. I'm gonna try to get on Remy. Um,
Oh, what would be easier for blind people? I wish. Mike Wheeler,
Mikey, are
are
you
you
listening,
around?
buddy?
Flo is asking about what would be easier for
Yeah.
blind people. I would say Disney transportation,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
unless you have somebody driving you, Flo.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
don't
Mikey, if
even
you
try it, Dave. He knows better.
oh, Dave, come on.
he does. Hey, Dave, that might work with some people. Dean keeps track, man. He has inventory. He
He
does.
has the inside track and he has the inventory.
And by the way, Hey, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. Congratulations to you, buddy. You just passed. What was it? How many? Let's see. How many views? Hang on. Let me look. I've got a note
Yes.
here. 10,000 views on your
Wow.
YouTube channel. So, yeah. Congratulations, Dave. I
accomplishment.
wanted to.
Very good. for you.
Yeah, I know you put that up on Instagram. I can't remember where I saw it, but I know you mentioned it in a live stream. So Space Mountain Dave Cantrell just passed 10,000 views on YouTube, and we celebrate every milestone, guys, because they're hard. They're hard. They're really hard.
Good night,
to get to.
Keith. We'll be talking to you in more chats, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. If you have any questions, Keith, just holler at some of us, and we'll be happy to, to help you and direct
Don't really holler because we won't really hear you. Oh, Mike heard his name. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
There you go. There you go. So Mikey Flo was asking about transportation and what would be easier for blind people to get around. So you might be able to direct her and help her with that because you are an expert, and keep us all straight. Anyway, guys, let's. The other congratulations. As long as we're congratulating, and I will give us a train whistle blast when we get towards the end of the stream. But Myers and the Mouse, guys, Kelly and Yvonne, who we love dearly, they're sweet friends of ours, just passed 5,300 subs on their stream tonight from the Magic Kingdom. So, congratulations, to. I know that Kelly and Yvonne are on Team Replay a lot. So, guys, congratulations. The channel is growing. We are in your corner rooting for you. But yeah, they just hit 5,300 subs. So, yeah, Mikey says bus. So, but yeah. So congratulations to Myers and the Mouse. Biggest tip for Magic Kingdom.
Did you see these?
Let's see. What did I miss, guys?
Biggest tip for Magic Kingdom. If you are there with Mike Wheeler, let him drive the car on the Speedway.
There you go. There you go. Hey, I've seen that. I know how that turns out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Mike! I'm really hoping, guys, that my next trip in, and I'm kind of working on another trip in. You know that, Tina. Yeah, finishing. Thanks for popping in, Mike. Appreciate it. Working on another trip. I'm really hoping that that as many of us as possible can get together in the parks. So we're plotting. We're planning right now. So
planning and plotting. You know when I'm going to be there again, right, Dean? Keep some time in November, between November 10th and November 21st. Keep that open so that we can plan to get together. Mikey, you heard that. Anybody else?
Nick says he thought Mike drove better than the people who can see.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that, Mike, you surprise me every day. So that
does not. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Yeah, that was such a fun stream, guys. But yeah, we really enjoyed that. Okay, just let's see. Let's get to some Disney news. Well, let's do Hitchhiker highlight. Let's do that, and then we'll get to Disney news. Hitchhiker highlight tonight, guys. May is coming, which means May the 4th is right, coming. We have the premiere of the series Obi-Wan on Disney Plus. That's coming. We're really excited about that. So the Hitchhiker highlight tonight is Star Wars: A New Hope from 1977. For your viewing pleasure. It's rated PG. It has a runtime of 2 hours and 1 minute. Again, it is on Disney Plus. It is the original Star Wars movie. It stars Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, Harrison Ford as Han Solo, Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia Organa, Sir Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anthony Daniels as C-3PO, Kenny Baker as R2D2, Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca, and David Prowse and James Earl Jones as Darth Vader, that wonderful James Earl Jones voice that makes Darth Vader one of the best villains of all time, in my opinion. Yeah. Did you know, guys, that Star Wars won 6 Oscars? Did you know that?
That was when Oscars were real.
6 of that. I agree.
I'm doing it again.
It won for Best Sound, Best Costume Design, Best Set Direction, Best Film Editing, Best Visual Effects, and Best Original Score by the great John Williams. So yeah, it won 6 Oscars. It just kind of mopped up that year. But Star Wars: A New Hope, watch that. Watch as many of the originals as you can in preparation for Obi-Wan. But especially with Obi-Wan coming up, definitely let's all watch Star Wars again. If you're like me, you've watched it recently, because I get a Star Wars fix pretty often. But oh, hey, Debbie, welcome in. Let me make a note here. Debbie's here. But definitely watch that again, and be ready for Obi-Wan to drop. It drops on May the 20. Is it the 28th, guys? I think it's the 27th.
The 27th.
27th. Very same day that Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opens. So that's opens to the public. That's going to be a busy day.
Then it's the 27th.
It was the 25th, and they moved it to the 27th. So, Disney news. According to the Disney Cruise Line Know Before You Go page, face masks are no longer required on motor coach transportation or at the Disney Cruise Line terminal in the USA. So I saw that may have happened, a few days ago, but I saw that on Walt Disney World News today and made a note of it. We are excited about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It opens Friday, May 6th. So that's going to be a fun opening for us. We are Strange. We are Doctor Strange number 86 and 87. So we're always excited about anything happening in the Marvel Universe, especially with Doctor Strange. Also, guys, keep on May the 4th, and this is going to be fun. A behind-the-scenes look at season 1 of the Book of Boba Fett will air on Disney Plus. The special is called Disney Gallery: The Book of Boba Fett. It's going to feature interviews with the filmmakers, the cast, and the crew. It will reveal never-before-seen footage, groundbreaking technology, and the practical effects behind the series. So that'll be something to look forward to.
I like that series, the gallery series.
I do too. They did one on The Mandalorian, and it was really good. Debbie says she was strange too.
Yeah, I saw that.
You're our people, Debbie.
Yep. You're our people.
Oh my goodness. Also, they dropped, guys, they've dropped all kinds of different merch for the 50th, for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. Well, in the last couple of days, they've had a lot of the pink iridescent things. Well, they just dropped a blue iridescent Spirit jersey. Guys, my obsession with Spirit jerseys. And it's like a really pretty deep blue. It has gold lettering. It has a 50 on the front of the Spirit jersey, and on the back it says Walt Disney World across the shoulders, and at the bottom it has Mickey Mouse. So that's really pretty. I told William, if you find that, you need to snag one of those for me, and I'll reimburse you. So thanks, Deb.
I was very happy to see the blue, because I was really over the pink. I mean, I like all the iridescent colors, but I was like, why is it always pink? The iridescent colors, Mickey Mouse's and Minnie Mouse's costume has as much blue in it as it has pink. I'm like, where's the blue?
It does. Yeah, it does. That's true. Their 50th anniversary. They're Right, Stacy. Yeah, that's true, Tina. Most of what they have put out so far has been pink. So I was glad to see the shift to blue as well because I'm more of the two colors. I'm more likely to buy blue, and I
Me
feel
too.
like a lot of people are not
Me
pink
too.
people.
I,
It,
I I'll have one or two things of pink, and that's about
Mhm.
all I'll tolerate in my wardrobe. I'm not a
Well,
I'm not a person for pink.
Well, now, I have three granddaughters, so we see a lot of pink at our house. But
Yeah,
the
but you
other
had three sons, so
I had three sons, so the pink is kind of a welcome deal. But
yeah.
that's the other thing, Tina. This blue, guys are more likely, obviously, to buy that. So it's going to be that more masculine color, and the guys are going to feel maybe a little bit more comfortable buying the blue spirit jersey. So,
Carol, is
um,
there any question of that?
oh my goodness. Let's see. What else do we have here? Disneyland is previewing tons of new merch and snacks, new turtle, sipper, and Elliot the Dragon popcorn bucket for the 50th anniversary return of the Main Street Electrical Parade. The parade is in full swing. Recently started running again, 2 showings a night, and World of Color has also started. And they have announced that Fantasmic returns to Disneyland on May the 28th. So a lot of the nighttime spectaculars are coming back to Disneyland. We are waiting, guys. Let us know on the date that Fantasmic returns for Walt Disney World. That's what we want to know.
Yes. I'm
We're
over here chewing on my tongue that there's there's 2 showings of the nighttime parade at Disneyland,
yeah, yeah.
and Walt Disney World has none.
Has none. I'll now, and I have said this a lot, guys. It would have been just one of the best things in the world if they had brought back a nighttime parade for Walt Disney World for the 50th. I think that would have been um, absolutely amazing. They didn't do it, but I hope, Disney, if you're listening, please send the Main Street Electrical Parade to Walt Disney World after it finishes its run at Disneyland. Just ship it across the country and send it to us because we would dearly love to see it. The last nighttime parade we had was Spectral Magic, and it's been gone for a while, and we miss it. So definitely do that. And guys, I would love to have that sipper or the popcorn bucket, and I have zero hope of getting it. I have been batting zero lately on. The only reason I was able to get the Figment popcorn bucket is because Ed and Heather of Texas Takes, sent it to me. They bought it while they were there and they sent it to me. But I've not been batting on that popular merch on Shop Disney. I can't get it.
I don't even
Dean, have
try.
you? Yeah. Do you even try anymore, or have you given up completely, or or is there anything that you go for?
On the merch, like the well, you didn't bother with the Figment popcorn. You don't really do popcorn buckets, do you?
Dean, are you with us?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't even like the popcorn at Disney. So, popcorn bucket.
Don't let Mama Mouse hear you say that. Oh my heavens.
Well, I've never gotten good popcorn. I've had it a few times over the years, and every time I just get, it's not fresh, or maybe it's just the taste. I'm used to eating it differently.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I love the smell of the popcorn. It's great,
Yeah.
for that, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But
Debbie
I
says,
just
"Uh-oh."
never, whenever I order it and I pay that, whatever whatever bucks that they
Mhm.
charge for you,
Mhm.
so it's like, I mean, the popcorn buckets are cute, but I just,
Okay, now Mike is correcting me here, which he does a lot, which is why we keep
But
him
it's,
around. One of the
I don't
reasons
know.
we love him, but this is one of the
2017
main
just
reasons.
doesn't seem that long ago. And I could swear that, I mean, the 2010, yes, but 2017, the last time it was shown,
To
I don't
2017.
know. That's just seems too recent. It just doesn't seem. It seems
Are
like
you sure, Mike?
much longer ago than that.
It really doesn't, Tina. And we went, yeah. Are you sure about that, Mike? I
Like,
was
I'm not
thinking,
saying it's cheap to get the Main Street Electrical Parade from Disneyland, but it's the 50th anniversary of
yeah,
Walt
I
Disney
don't care,
World.
Mike.
They shouldn't have to be cheap.
Don't get us started on the cheap, Mike.
Don't get me started on that, Michael. You already got me started on it before and reprimanded me enough.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Stacy says she can't wait to eat the popcorn. She said, she can't eat the popcorn.
Yeah,
The Colonel's done it because
my husband
okay.
can't eat it either. He just found out he's not to touch this stuff. So.
But Mike, are you sure? I know that you're generally right. I was there the final night of the Electric Parade at Walt Disney World, 2017. Okay, Mike, I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. But we were there, we've talked about we were there a good bit. Those were some of our main times to go. And I don't remember. Okay, Mikey, after Spectral Magic left, I don't even remember Main Street Electrical Parade being at Walt Disney World after Spectral Magic left. Am I dreaming, y'all? Dean, did you go at any time during that? Do you remember, like after Spectral Magic left? Do you remember Main Street Electrical Parade being there?
I remember watching Spectral Magic.
Well, me too. See, that's the last nighttime.
You're on
parade
mute,
that
Tina.
I remember. Okay, so Mike is
Sorry,
Mike is
I keep muting
producing
myself when my grandfather clock goes off. So I
further proof there. And Carol says, Dean,
Sorry, Debbie.
after besmirching the popcorn, most hosts.
Yeah, I'd like to address that. It's Disney's fault for not living up, for not having. I think if I got a fresh batch, it might be acceptable in my eyes or taste buds.
Well, it is Orville Redenbacher's. Now I'll
it's Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
Yeah, it is Orville Redenbacher's, now I usually, Dean, let me suggest this to you, Dean. Welcome in, John. Appreciate you for popping in. Stacy says, Dean, they need to make you a turkey leg
flavored popcorn.
No, I just go get a turkey leg.
He'll just get.
They're charging me $5-6. That's like half of a turkey leg.
Michelle.
So I just
Monarchs. Hey guys, welcome in. So no, but Dean, but you would be more likely, obviously, to buy the popcorn if it was turkey leg flavored, right?
If I knew it was, if I knew they were going to get, I was going to get popcorn that was just popped, I might try it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
try it, but more likely you'd be saying no. Just give me a turkey.
Ian says it sounds kind of gross. I don't see. Here's my thing with. And I realize we're chasing a rabbit, guys. I'll try to get us back on track, but this is kind
I'm
of
fine
fun.
with chasing rabbits.
The
Earl,
the beauty of popcorn is that popcorn is a generic enough flavor in itself that you can add other flavors to it relatively easily. So, Dean, what I was going to say, go to Katsaka's Kettle in Galaxy's Edge, and they have several different flavors of popcorn, and you can try different flavors. Now, what Disney Food Blog recommends is that you tell them you want a mixed bag of popcorn, and they put all of it in there together. So it's definitely different. I would love to know what you think
Yeah,
about it. You
one
need
of
to do
them
a
is
short.
spicy though, but you don't like spicy, do you, Dean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not crazy about it, but I might
Yeah,
try it if it
yeah.
was like,
If
you
it's
know,
mixed, maybe, yeah.
yeah.
Katsaka's Kettle, we want a short of you trying some of the popcorn over there. That's your homework, Dean.
Okay.
That's what we want. Go try. Honest opinion. Now, you don't let me just because of the Hitchhiking Bones pressure and the fact that we're very dear friends influence your decision at all. We want honest opinion on this, and I want a short on it. So you handle that, Dean. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, Garrett. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, hey guys. Speaking of Monarch Moments just got back from Disneyland, our West Coast partner channel, and I did some fantastic streams, guys. If you want to see World of Color and the Main Street Electrical Parade, check out Monarch Moments. And they have do some fantastic streams. You guys do marathon streams from Disneyland, and we really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. So by all means, check out Monarch Moments. And the other really good news, guys, that I'm excited about is Thursday is halfway to Halloween. And Disney has said that it's going to be kind of a special day. They're celebrating it as halfway to Halloween. They have introduced some really cool treats in the parks. There's a push pop with a little haunted mansion, some stretching room, one of the stretching room portraits. There are cupcakes and the icing looks like the Sanderson sisters' hair. Give me, a Disney cupcake with a pile of icing on it, and I'm on board. They have a special, I believe they have a special churro. So they have some really cool treats, and they're supposed to make special announcements on Thursday. I'm thinking, guys, fingers crossed that they're going to make announcements on the Halloween party. And I am really, really hoping that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is coming back. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Yeah.
100%. And I'm hoping they talk about, bringing back Christmas party too. Although obviously that's not going to be made on that announcement.
Oh, thanks, Carol. Appreciate you. Thanks for appreciate
Nighty night, Carol. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Now, Dane. Okay, Dane. Christmas party or Halloween party? Christmas or Halloween at Disney? What do you think?
Well, the party or just the decor?
What's your favorite?
My favorite is Christmas, but I've never been to either of the parties.
Okay.
So, I mean,
right, Stacy.
Part of me wouldn't mind checking out either of the parties or both of the parties.
Right.
It'd really just be a cost issue. But
yeah. What's that?
Between the two, I'd probably go for Christmas first, maybe Christmas one year, and then check out the Halloween one the next year.
Yeah.
Plus, with me having the annual pass now.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you can do that. So, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I want it.
Yeah.
I want it back now.
Yeah, but like Dean said, it's if they have the Halloween, the full on Halloween party and the full on Christmas party, but they're $400 or $500 a ticket.
Yeah, they were pretty steep last year. They're pretty steep last year, guys.
Steep, and that was what, 2-3 hours?
It was. It was not
party.
The full. Yeah, it was not the full. It was Boo Bash
the Halloween
in the
party
Magic
didn't
Kingdom.
even have a parade, did it?
Yeah. It was not the full blown. No, they did not. They had cavalcades. Cavalcades. So they booed you. Hey, Jumbo Sean, welcome in. Um, yeah. So the Boo Bash parade, guys, I absolutely love the um a Boo parade is just to me, and I love Christmas, don't get me wrong. But that Halloween party is one of the most fun times I've ever had in Disney World, and that's saying a lot. So
Yes.
I absolutely love Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Loved it, loved it, loved it, and I'm hoping
Yep.
that they bring the full thing. No
Yep,
shortcuts.
the whole
If
thing. Now,
yeah,
I'm not going to be able to go because that'll be over with by the time we get there this year. But I'm hoping it's a sign that Christmas parties are back, and I'm
yeah,
hoping it's a sign that
yeah.
things are coming back. Um, but the thing is like I said, especially with Cheapek being the
Mhm.
oh, I'm sorry, I did it again. Uh, I'm sorry, I just can't.
It just happens.
Yeah, I don't even know his real name anymore. Okay.
I know.
But with him being the CEO, all I can think of is that, if they bring that party back, they'll say, "Okay, fine, we'll bring the party back, but we have to charge $500 a ticket."
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
not I can't do that,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Yeah. It was pretty steep last year. So we'll see. Thursday,
and
there,
like I said, it
Disney.
was pretty steep, and it
Mhm.
wasn't the full party. It was
That's
only a
true.
couple hours long.
It was. It was. So we'll see what they do. It'll be real interesting to see what they do with this one, guys. A, if they'll bring back Mickey's Not So Scary, and B, what the cost is going to
Yeah,
be. So
it would
Thursday,
be
guys,
fun.
keep your eyes open for that. We will probably, as soon as we hear that announcement, we'll probably put up something on our social media to share that information. But I am really going to be, hanging around, looking for those announcements because I'm hoping that's what they're gonna make. Um, and just for reference, Thor: Love and Thunder, the new Thor movie. There's a teaser out on that, and the new Thor movie opens July the 8th. So there's something else. Disney's really dropping a lot of Marvel content here lately. So go check out there is a teaser out for Love and Thunder, for Thor: Love and Thunder, and there are a couple of teasers out for Doctor Strange. So you can check those out. In channel news, guys, William did a stroll through Art of Animation Resort yesterday, and it was just a beautiful day. Really, excuse me, pretty stream. And he showed off the new 50th anniversary refillable tumbler that guests can buy if you're staying at Art of Animation or Pop Century. So check out that live stream. Um,
I wonder if
I
that's the new mug for all of the resorts to have that type of design. That's a nice design. I like that.
Well, it really was. I need to have them send me some pictures of that because it had so much on it. It had park icons, it had the Skyliner, it had the monorail, had a big old 50, and the top of it, guys, the flip top was a Mickey head. I mean, it was really, it was really a cute mug. And I think those are still 19.99, and they're refillable. So, and you can use them at the resorts, but you can also use them at some quick service locations in the parks. So, if you buy that for that one price, then you can refill it as many times as you want and save yourself some money. So, um, Stacy says my niece wants to take her boys in 2023. Told her to talk to Julius's lung doctor before she plans the trip. As much as fun, it would be worth it if he had a setback. Exactly. Yeah, she
It's
definitely needs
true.
to.
The
Yeah.
humidity isn't nearly as bad in I mean, try not in the summer or in the spring, summer. Try
Mhm.
it like in December.
Yes.
My friend Karen, we went with us in December, and she has terrible asthma and terrible lung problems,
Hmm.
and it was perfect weather for us, and she had no problems. I mean, she did very well. So maybe it's the time of year too, Stacy. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That'd be something for them to consider, but that would be great. That would really be great if they could go. Um, also, I have an upcoming live stream, guys, from the Disney store this coming Thursday, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. There are a lot of our Disney stores, guys, across the country have taken the axe. So by some miracle, the one that we had a couple of them here in the Dallas area that survived, and so I'm going to be headed over there on Thursday to give you a look at some of the merch from the Disney store. So look for that live stream by all means. And I do have an upcoming video. We've been putting up some other stuff on the channel, and so I've kind of delayed this one to work on it a little bit more. But Kylie's first Magic Kingdom day, guys, a year ago this week that we were there. I was there with my granddaughter. It was for her first visit to Walt Disney World, and we really had a good day. We met a lot of other YouTube friends and hung out with them. The guy that's on the screen here also makes a cameo in that video. So yeah, and it's terrible. It's terrible, Garrett. A lot of people lost those Disney stores. So Thursday I'll be streaming live. But so that video, hopefully with Kylie's first Magic Kingdom day, will come up on Saturday. On the May 7th, Jillian will do a trip review of their trip that they're on right now for What's Brewing with the Bones. So don't forget about that. And again, let's see. Let me get the train whistle.
Everybody, take your earplugs out. Or
Stacy says, I just got home from Hershey. Went out to the outlet store today. No Encanto merch. Wow, Stacy, that's hard to believe. I would have thought they would have had some by now. But yeah, Hershey, Pennsylvania. I love Hershey. Stacy, I'm jealous. I need to come up there and see you and go to Hershey.
I love Hershey too, and they also have Disney stores, and you have Disney stores, and we don't have any Disney stores, and now I'm jealous.
Yeah.
More jealous.
Yeah. Yeah. There are very few left, guys. I think there are only like 27 stores left in the whole United States. If that's still the case, that was the last number that I saw. Okay. Congrats again on 10,000 views to Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. And congrats on 5,300 subs. They reached 5,300 subs tonight on their live stream from Magic Kingdom. You can check that out on their channel, Mars and the Mouse. So train whistle blast for those celebrations, guys. If you're wearing earbuds, loud noise coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's how we do it. I love our train whistle. And Mikey, I know you enjoy that. I hope Mike's still listening. Congratulations to them. And I have not, because somebody check our subs. Maybe I'm really hoping in the next couple of days we can get to 700. Where we've had some good movement in our sub count. We really appreciate it, guys. If you have subscribed to our channel, we really, really, truly appreciate it. We appreciate you watching, and not only you in the chat, but also our team replay. So by all means, a sub. If you have not, we invite you to subscribe because we would really appreciate it. Please check out, again, our partner channel, Monarch Moments. They go live on Sundays and Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, they have Fun Food Fridays live streams. And they're always just the best. Michelle and Garrett and the kids are just great people. And we love them. And those streams generally happen around 6 p.m., sometimes 6:30 Pacific, 9 or 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Again, they were in Disneyland. They're West Coast folks, guys. They were in Disneyland this past week, and they live streamed the Main Street Electrical Parade and World of Color. So by all means, check those live streams out. Check out the liveplace.com. It's a website that's basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. We appreciate Dean for taking care of that. And if you're looking for a family friendly live stream, you can go to liveplace.com and see who's on. It's a great service and a great tool, and we appreciate you, Dean, for taking care of that. We also use TubeBuddy. If you're a YouTube creator and you want to grow your channel, you should be using TubeBuddy. It's a free tool. It tracks viewing trends. It suggests searchable keywords for titles. It tracks channel data, really helpful in helping you to grow your channel, especially if you're just starting out. If you use our link, it's in the description below, use our link. And then if you decide to go to the paid version, it gives us both a free month. Same thing with Stickermule. We've had a lot of folks ask about our channel buttons and stickers, our channel merch, and we use Stickermule for that. So if you want good quality, low cost promo items for your channel or your business, anything else, use our Stickermule link in the description below, and we'll both get a $10 credit on a future order. So by all means, check all that out. Thanks, Amy, so much. Stacy, Stacy. Fun Food Fridays. Fun for those of us watching. Not always fun for those eating. Sorry, Michelle. But they do always have fun. They are very adventurous with their recipes. But yeah, it's a great time. So, Dean, what do you have going on your channel? Let's try to start wrapping this up because you guys are on the East Coast and it's later for y'all. What's coming up on your channel, Dean?
So Thursday evenings at 9:30 Eastern Time, I do Once Upon a Turkey Leg, where I read a story, not unlike this Disney themed, this kind of picture book, picture story.
Mm-hmm.
This is a teaser for this week. Next week for Star Wars, I am doing a special stream on Wednesday. I'm going to be reading the original Star Wars trilogy, Little Golden Book stories on Wednesday. It'll be a triple feature.
Okay. Yay.
And then the next night kicks off a month-long stream series, which will be on Thursdays and Tuesdays at 9:30. And I'm calling this series May the Month Be With You.
Cool.
And I'll be reading the rest of the episodes of Star Wars.
Nice.
one night. The other numbered episodes, I also have Solo and a Mandalorian story I'll be reading. So that's again Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
Through the end of May.
Okay. Now, you guys check out Dean the Turkey Legster is the name of Dean's channel, and the channel links are in the description of this video below. So by all means, check those out. Tina and Dean and Tina are both two of our great ghost host mods, and William and I are honored that you guys mod for our humble little YouTube channel, and we're even more pleased that you're our friends.
I have a blast. I have a blast watching your show.
Well,
and that's all I do. I watch. I do a lot of watching.
Always
I do a lot of talking too, obviously, but I watch. I'm always watching.
Well, it's an honor to have both of you here. We sure appreciate it. So, guys, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Mikey. We appreciate it. Joey, Keith, and Lisa, happy birthday to Joey again last week. We love you guys, and we know you're always on Team Replay. So We appreciate it. Before we sign off, let me go ahead and read those in the chat. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. By all means, let us know so we can thank you properly. And I am sorry if I missed anybody. William usually does this, and he's got a sharp eye. Dean the Turkey Legster, Tina McNeil, both of them are in the chat on the screen and on the screen. Joy and Susan, thanks so much for being here. Big Disney fan, BDF, ENB, AJC Magic TV, Pam's Fam, Adventures by D, Movie Mania Nick, Car Key, More Sunshine Plays, Flowback, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Sebastian the Crab, Catherine Wilby, Stacy Rogers, Jeff Orange Bird, also known as Diz Our Dream, Debbie Burnfield, J&N Travels, Monarch Moments, and Kadoni Sean. We really appreciate it. And also Danny. We appreciate you guys being here. Ford Man, Kenneth Oaks. See, did I leave you out? How could I do that? Wow. Thanks so much, Kenneth. We appreciate you. Kenneth, thanks so much again for sharing us out. Kenneth is always good to share out our streams and remind people on his community tab. So we appreciate you for doing that.
Yes, Nick. It's not, this time it's not even in the same house.
Right. Nick just tunes in to see where I'm going to be. He's just... And so far, Nick, I keep you guessing. Yeah. That's it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So where will I be?
Is gone.
That's it. Where will I be next week? Is there anything else that you guys wanted to say? We're going to close it out so you guys can get to bed at a decent hour out on the East Coast out there.
Thanks for having me on. It's been fun.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well,
I love it.
Y'all are welcome
Enjoy
anytime. Well, thanks. We appreciate it. And we really appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on. William should be back. William will be back next week, hopefully with a trip recap, to let us know, the whole week. They'll be at Disney World, guys. And so they'll have probably a lot to tell us and things to report. And I'm hoping they're riding a lot of rides and eating a lot of treats and, taking all that great Disney transportation and just having a blast. So, if you're watching, William, you guys be careful and look forward to having you back home. Oh, thank you, Debbie. We appreciate that. But guys,
Garrett thinks you're a real estate agent.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, Garrett has figured out my secret.
Yeah.
Garrett has figured out my secret. Garrett, you're sharp, man. You weren't supposed to know about that. I'm moonlighting as a real estate agent. Again, thanks so much for being here, guys. William hopefully will be here next week. Watch for my live stream from the Disney Store on Thursday, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be a lot of fun. And join us again next week for Hitchhiker Chat when William will be back with his recap of his trip. Thanks, guys. At the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. See you soon. Have a great, great week.
Night.